Aren't you recording with that one?
Yeah. Wait. Wait.
What about the music?
Just waiting for folks to come on. Alright.
I know I'm back. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Give it my Wait, what about the count thing?
When the
Yeah, I'm
music,
gonna need the count
yeah.
thingy.
No, when the music stops, yeah. Just stop.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Wednesdays with Jaydin. So today we'll be interviewing Miss Primrose with my co-owner,
Kyla.
So on this channel, we will be interviewing people, having fun, just talking about people, having a good time. So my first question for you is, what do you do? Like, what's your job?
Oh, okay. So I'm so happy to be on your show. Makes my Wednesday that much better, Jaydin. So I actually work for the Teachers Union. So I support teachers in the classroom and paraprofessionals as well. And then what you probably get to see me do a lot is mentor kids, right? And then I'm in the community and I do motivational speaking. So I do like lots of stuff. And those are really good times for me.
How did you come up with SBN?
You know that's a secret code. Yes, but everyone knows, right? So Sisters Build Network. Actually, I'm an only child. So for me, I was trying to figure out how could we find ways to kind of be more sisterly, right? And have someone support you and be there for you. And just sitting around and we thought about sisters should help build other sisters, right? And then of course being in a network is kind of cool. So Sisters Build Network came about that way.
Did you have like any jobs you wanted to do when you were like a little kid?
Yeah, so I wanted to be a writer and I also wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah. So I got the writing part. I haven't been a lawyer. I missed that part.
What made you turn into like a teacher instead of a lawyer?
Yeah, that was on accident. Isn't that crazy? Like when you get older and you have to do like real grown people stuff. I was going to be a writer, but I hadn't written any books. I hadn't written anything besides papers. And so a really nice lady at Bethune-Cookman University by the name of Dr. Duncan, shout out to Dr. Duncan, said to me that I would make a great teacher. And I was like, what? No way. And she believed in me, and I did that, and 22 years later, I'm still an educator. Isn't that crazy, right? 22 years later, I'm still an educator.
In what words do you describe yourself?
I think I'm really funny. Yes, y'all know I think I'm really funny. I think I'm really kind, right? I try to be good to people, and that I'm genuine, right? If I say something, I mean it. Yeah.
When you were at the brunch, the Saturday brunch, how did you feel when they surprised you with that trophy?
Right. So, right with the microphone. Yes. Well, you know, you guys saw me like crying a lot. I was just excited knowing that women could come together and do good, right? And I'm so excited that other women believed in the vision and that we all do what we can in the community. And I'm excited that they thought about me, right? Because when you're an only child, you kind of have to think about yourself. But now to be older and have women think about me as well as I do them is really good for me.
How did you get people to start coming to like the Saturday seminars?
I beg them. I'm like, hey, I have a great idea, right? And so some people were like, oh, okay, and then other people were like, But yeah, we just presented it, and you know what's really cool about you guys is because you have positive energy, that's going to attract positive energy. So Saturday's seminar and some of the other things that I do, it's attracted because I give all that I have, and then people want to give all that they have. Mm-hmm.
So, I heard you like to travel.
Just a little.
So, how many countries have you like traveled to?
That's a good question. Wow. I don't know. So I've been to I graduated high school in Germany, and then I'm Jamaican. I've been to Colombia. I've been to Paris and Amsterdam. So maybe 15, maybe? Yeah, maybe about 15. Yeah, I've been to Ivory Coast and Ghana, right? Those are really good trips. So I try to travel as much as possible, if time allows and if finances allows, because you gotta have money, right? So yeah, but I like traveling. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. When you retire, when would you like to retire? Like when you get older?
Yeah, I would love to retire in Jamaica. Yeah, I would come to Florida to visit, and so I could be on my porch. But I ultimately would like to go back and forth to Jamaica. Yeah, that would be good times.
Who was your first person to help you with your teacher, being a teacher and stuff?
With all of that, so that would be Dr. Duncan, who really helped push me in becoming a teacher. And so, when you guys go to your classrooms, your teachers have teacher plans. They have lesson plans that they have to do. And for me, that was so scary for me. So Dr. Duncan helped me every week plan for my classroom the next week. So if you guys know Dr. Duncan, shout out to her. But every week she helped me. So she was the first push. And then what was really nice is that when I got to different schools, I had more people like Hofstrand who said, Primrose, you'll be a really good counselor. So I became a counselor, right? I had Brenda Cusack, who showed me, what it means to really give to your community. So I started giving to my community more, So just having good people in your life is important.
And then I've also heard that you are a foodie.
Just a little bit.
What's your favorite Caribbean food?
Yeah, must be. Okay, so I have a couple, but curry chicken and rice is probably my go-to. But in the morning time, I love porridge. I love cornmeal porridge. It's something about cornmeal porridge. But yeah, so some things are really simple. I love plantains, right? The other day I cooked some brown stew chicken. Yes. So there's different things that I like, but I really love curry chicken and patty. I just love food. Yeah. I just love lots of food. Curry chicken, patty, plantain, everything.
What was it like growing up for you?
I tell people I have really cool parents, right? My parents have been together over, get this, 45 years maybe? Right? Yeah, really, really long time. And, they're Jamaican, so I was able to get that in my house, right, for them to teach me all the Caribbean lifestyle, and then go out and be American at the same time, right? But I just have a really cool dad and a really cool mom that they supported me in what I was doing. And when I said, hey, I'd like to try this, they told me I could do anything I put my mind to. So, yeah. And then it was cool because we traveled, so that was pretty cool, too.
How old were you when you left Jamaica?
Yeah, so I wasn't born in Jamaica. I was born in Stamford, Connecticut. And then when I was 2, my dad joined the military. And then we moved to Texas and then Germany. And then Hawaii and some different places. And and Oklahoma and some other stuff. And so Jamaica was a place that every couple years we would go and stay for 3 months at a time. Dad would bring us there and we'd stay all summer. Yeah.
What advice would you give to young people like my generation?
Wow, I would tell you, which I do all the time, right? I tell you guys that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and that you should never stop, right? You should just keep going and do all that you can do. And the other thing I would tell you is, look in the mirror and see how fabulous you are. I'm looking in the mirror all the time. you know. But yeah, look in the mirror and just talk about how fabulous you are. Talk about what being a great reporter and having your own show is, and how great you do with hair, and how great you are with technology. Like, you do that and don't allow anyone to tell you differently. If they do, just walk away from it.
All right, we're gonna take a moment now to give our sponsors some plugs. So who's sponsoring this week?
We're gonna sponsor
No, who's our sponsor? Sponsored by.
Oh.
Who's it sponsored by?
This is First Impressions Hair Salon.
You got a little bling here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paparazzi.
Oh,
$5. You can get it at 640 New York Avenue, West New York Avenue.
Only $5.
Let me see. Move the mic.
Yes, and the earrings too.
Move the mic.
That's a set.
Let's see this. And who owns this business?
Mitzi's First Impressions Hair Salon.
Okay.
Right.
Another sponsor is Kamika, my mom. King's Coils and Waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your hair done at 640 West New York Avenue.
Nice.
Say the address again.
640 West New York Avenue.
Okay.
She can get your hair did.
And she has any does she have products too?
Yes, she also does oil and graphic design.
So if you need a great flyer, who you come to?
Kamika Kane.
Yeah, say that. Sure, we do it. You know, we don't stick to. Okay, so what is your business again? Tell them your business that you have.
Kyla's bracelets for $5. You can also get that at 640 New York West Avenue.
Okay. And what's your business? We don't get in the car. Just tell them.
Yeah, let's pick up
My business is
Okay, you have your stuff. Okay.
Jaydin's Toys. I sell Legos, plush toys, a lot of toys, cards.
Let's
Here
see.
are some of my Legos that I'm starting to sell pretty soon.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. And we know that your special guest, Dr. Primrose. Does she has anything that she wants to plug?
Well, of course, just check me out at primrosecameron.com. Yeah, now.
Oh, and Princess.
Oh, yeah, Princess Primrose will be unveiled in November, and so look out for that as well. In December, we'll have our book signing, and we'll have a few princess parties. And then this Saturday, which is really awesome, dear to our heart, because we all show up in the same location, we have Saturday seminar in which we're partnering with Electrolytes right there at the Chisholm Center at 10 a.m. And then at 11:30, Man Up Mentoring Program will meet under the direction of Sean King. And then Sistersville Network for Girls Incorporated will meet as well. So check us out at the Chisholm Center on Clara Avenue in DeLand.
Okay. Let's continue with your questions.
Today our topic will be about bullying and how you could stop bullying, why people bully. So about bullying, a lot of people bully. It doesn't really make sense. Maybe they could be jealous or something, but we're talking about how you can stop bullying.
I think that we should stop bullying because it's actually bad. Like, people do it to make them feel good about themselves, to feel nice and be cool, but bullying is not Christ-like, so I think we just shouldn't do that. And I also think that bullying can cause it can cause anxiety and depression and just make people feel bad about themselves.
So, of bullying. I had a bully once, but when he bullied me, you could tell the teacher, tell the principal, or just tell him why are you bullying me? It doesn't really make sense. Just stop. So you could do that.
Did that work for you? It did?
I have a story about, so it was when I was at school, and actually the day when we were at school, we were actually talking about bullying. We had an assembly about it at school, and one of my friends, her name is Jeannie, and when we were talking about it, there was and high self-esteem. She said she has very low self-esteem because of there's two people that just talk about people in my class. So she said that when we were done with the assembly, she said that she just feels like she has low self-esteem because of them, and she doesn't feel like she doesn't have high self-esteem, like she feels bad because of the things that they say about her and stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
She said that she like just sometimes could take her life away because of bullying, because of the people in my class bullying her. So, but I'm not quite sure why they bully, because it's just not right at all. Like, they'll just go up to her and bully her for no type of reason. Like, she'll do her work and they'll just come up to her. I personally don't understand why, but that's just...
The girl who said that, did she talk to a trusted adult?
No.
Yeah, we
Somebody
do that.
should talk to her.
Most
Yeah,
people
we
are
should do that.
scared to tell the teachers because they probably think that the bullies would come back and bully them more because they told the teachers. So most people would just like hide, and that's not
That
good.
doesn't work.
So
Yeah.
then they would just get bullied even.
Yeah, and if they're getting bullied anyway, right? And so, you know, anyone that is near Kyla or Jaydin, or you're around these ages, or parents as well, kids have to tell someone.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, just because we don't say it out loud doesn't mean it's not happening. So definitely, if you know what's going on, then we have an obligation, right, to really help our brothers and sisters in these classes and ensure that someone knows, whether it's your parent, whether it's their parent, whether it's someone at the school, because they're bully anyway, right? Somebody asked us yesterday, and you guys met the author, right, Anne-Marie Cornwall Garden, and her book is about bullying. And what she talks about is the fact that we got to tell somebody. We have to, because an 11-year-old shouldn't be thinking about harming herself. No one should be. But an 11-year-old should just get to be a kid. Like, we like you guys just being a kid, right? And the other thing is, sometimes kids are bullying because they have their own issues. You know, they need love too.
Or they feel jealous.
They feel jealous, or they have low self-esteem, or something's going on with them. So I always question when somebody is the person bullying, what's going on in their life, right? They probably need a pat on the back too, right? They probably need someone to smile with them or say, hey, you want to share my Skittles? Right? They probably have that person also. Right? Just in case, right? So tell them we got Skittles for him. It's Halloween anyway, right? So we got a lot of trick-or-treat candy. So if that is going on, we should really talk to them to see what's going on with them, because they need love too. But we definitely need to help, you know, your fellow peers, those that are in the classes with you, so that they're not getting bullied and that you can just be a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want you to be a kid.
Sometimes I think the people that the bullies probably got bullied before, and they're probably scared that they're gonna get bullied more, so they're probably the bullies.
Yeah, I remember when I lived in Hawaii, I used to do the hula dance, and I was probably your age at that time. I may have been like 12 or 13, and yeah, there was a bully. She wasn't too nice, and she was always coming for me. I was like, what? I was real skinny. I was running. So I would tell you. So I had to keep like big friends, right? So they could protect me. But I was telling mom, look, that's me. I'm telling mom, I'm telling the teacher, I'm telling the teacher's husband, I'm telling everybody, right? So that I could be safe and so that I could just be a kid. But I know that happens. I know that we get picked on. They used to call me 5 head. Can you imagine?
Yeah, people call that at my school.
Yeah, 5 head. So I figured that's why I was so brilliant, because I had more than one head. I don't know. I was like, oh yes, that's why I'm smart, getting A's on my paper, because I have more than one head. So it must be, right? So I would laugh at myself. That's probably why you guys see me laugh so much. I would laugh at myself. I would joke on myself, but it was hurting. It didn't feel good. So then I would tell my mom, and she'd be like, what? Right? And so eventually that stuff would stop. And so what you can never do is follow those folks. You always have to show and stand above everyone else and make sure people know that they can come to you for safety. because you guys are pretty cool.
All right, we have 2 minutes left, so let's start wrapping up our show for today.
So, like, just wrapping it up. Today we were talking about bullying and we were interviewing Miss Primrose.
.com.
Yeah! Yes, yes. That's my girl.
That's your mini me.
Yes. Sistersville Network for Girls Incorporated. You know, on the rise.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, take us away.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We hope
Happy
you
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Lots of candy. Yeah. We'll share Skittles.
Okay. Can we have a final word from our guest?
Yeah, so I would just say, one, be sure that you pour and love into our children. You see what fabulous things that they can do. They have fabulous moms. I mean, Kamika Kane and Mitzi Kane. It is not by accident that this family just continues to grow in love and have produced such fabulous children. But it's our direct obligation to ensure that we're there for them, we support them, and we give them opportunities so that they can be better than we have ever been. And so I'm just so thankful that I was able to be on the couch with the two of you. I appreciate that in my life. Plus, it makes me a little younger.
Final word from Kyla.
Thank you for watching. Remember to come and get paparazzi from Missy's First Impressions at 640 West New York Avenue.
Yes.
You could also come in and get some Legos.
Yes.
Okay.
At same address, 640 West New York Avenue. And you could also get your hair did.
Yes, you can. I'm just saying.
All right, sir.
Good job.
Go.
Yeah. So thank you for watching, like she said. Hope you enjoyed. Please watch other future videos. You could leave in the comments what we could do next, our next topic, who we could interview and stuff.
Any questions?
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed.
See you later now. Oh, hey.